And joining me right now is former Hillary for America senior advisor, Democratic strategist Adrienne Elrod, along with conservative columnist and author of the upcoming book, Mad Politics, Keeping Your Sanity in a World Gone Crazy, Gina Loudon. Great to see you, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us. Adrienne, let me kick it off with you. Your thoughts on the midterms. You heard what the president just said. He's feeling good about Republicans running on a strong economy. Your take?
Well, my take is the following. Democrats have done very well in the special elections that have taken place since Trump was elected. We won the Virginia governor's seat. We flipped the New Jersey governor's seat. And we won an Alabama Senate seat. So we've also flipped, by the way, 40 down ballot races and counting. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that Americans are concerned about the economy. They're not happy with Trump's tax bill. They're concerned about the status of their health care plan. They are concerned about the ACA being overturned. So, you know, it's nice to hear him think that the Republicans are going to do well in the midterms. I think there's a lot left to be seen, but Democrats are fired up. The resistance is in full effect. And I think that Democrats are going to do very well going into the midterms, Adrienne, for the reasons I just laid out.
For the most part, most polls that you look at show that the majority of Americans are happy with where the economy is right now, and also happy with the way President Trump has handled the economy. Most polls that you look at, it's at least 60% when it comes to the economy and how the president has handled it. So you said that people are unhappy with the tax plan. I don't actually think that's true. Gina, you are studying the political climate in the country right now with incidents like the Red Hen restaurants becoming political flashpoints. I mean, obviously the vitriol out there is horrible. Your reaction to what the president said about that issue?
Well, first of all, congratulations on a tremendous interview, Marie. I thought you did a great job.
Thank you.
I completely agree with the president. All economic indicators are working in his favor. Perhaps the greatest but most unheralded superpower of this president, I guess it'd have to be alongside his business acumen, which we're seeing the results of now in our economy, is his ability to drive his opponents completely out of their minds. I mean, somehow the Democrats have found themselves on the side of open borders, increased crime, a war on women for their political opinions, the destruction of the First Amendment, and now they don't like more tax dollars in the pockets of the taxpayers. I don't know how he does it. It's amazing to me, but he makes them do and say things that I just never thought they would actually do and say.
Gina, to back up what you're saying, it's Dagan McDowell. Roughly 90% of working Americans have more money in their paychecks because of that tax bill. And in fact, economic confidence among lower-income Americans has taken a big leap recently. The unemployment rate last year, and it's kind of held near this for people who don't have high school diplomas, hit a 25-year low. So again, everybody is really feeling the benefits of that tax reform. So if the Democrats think they're going to win on something in November, don't count on that. Oh, by the way, they stretched to find, Maria, something wrong with it. First, it's running up the debt. Now, then it wasn't permanent for individuals. Well, none of them voted for it. So, of course, they're not going to like it.
I think you're right. I mean, I think Democrats, Adrienne, are going to have to explain, come the midterms, why nobody voted for the tax plan. And then you've got this whole resist movement. It's like there's no message. It's just resist, resist, resist. After the Red Hen incident, California Congresswoman Maxine Waters called on her supporters to literally harass Trump administration officials wherever they encountered them. Waters now says she's the target of threats, but she lashed out at an immigration rally again on Saturday. Listen to this.
Now we have some members of Congress who are intimidated. I have no fear. You shoot me, you better shoot straight. There's nothing like a wounded animal.
Adrienne, your reaction?
Look, you know, Maxine Waters made it very clear after she made those initial comments that she was not talking about anything that would do physical harm to people who worked in the Trump administration. She was simply saying, collect your voices and talk to administration officials. You see them and let them know that you have concerns about President Trump's policies. But look, the bottom line is there is absolutely no place in politics for any sort of divisive rhetoric. You'll recall, Maria, in 2016 when Donald Trump urged his supporters to, quote unquote, knock the crap out of protesters at his rally. There was no place for that either. So I think we've got to do a better job, Democrats and Republicans, especially President Trump, of restoring some civility to the process.
Real quick, Gina, final word.
Seems like the president has. Yeah, it seems like the president has done a lot of that restoration and civility.
Thank you, ladies. Good to see you both. We'll be right back.